Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So glad to have you here today. This is Sizzle. Welcome to Abundance and Mindset. Please click on the like button, subscribe and share my video, and click on the notifications buttons if you haven't done so already so you can be in the know when I have a new video out. So today I want to talk about feminine energy and how it relates directly to changing your mindset. Hi, so what is feminine energy? And 6 ways to be more feminine as it relates to changing your mindset. So most of us probably have some sense of what it's like to be around someone with a lot of feminine energy, right? But what exactly is feminine energy? And what does being feminine really mean? Here's what you need to know, and how to be more feminine and get in touch with your feminine side. So, what is feminine energy? By definition, feminine energy refers to a specific set of traits considered to be the opposite traits associated with masculine energy. So, your masculine side gets expressed when you're working toward a goal, making progress, getting things done, and pushing forward in life. So, on the other hand, your feminine side gets expressed when you move with the flow of life, when you embrace your creative energy, when you dance, when you play, when you receive, and you're in tune with your internal process. Importantly, these traits are not associated with gender. The set of traits we've come to define as feminine do stem from expectations that we used to place on women throughout history to behave a certain way. So likewise, the traits associated with being masculine are traits we used to expect from men. So today, we know people of all genders, and they can have a combination of any of these traits. No traits are inherent to any gender or should be expected of any gender. So that said, words like feminine and masculine can still be helpful in describing two different and opposing ways of being. So for people of all genders, both feminine energy and masculine energy are necessary to embody in order to feel like a complete person. So men are usually encouraged to identify more with masculine energy, but there's great joy in being able to let go and be flexible. So likewise, many women are still raised with expectations to be feminine, but there are many benefits to being clear, directive, and progressive in life. It's satisfying for all of us to have outlets for both masculine and feminine energies. So, why are so many of us out of touch with our feminine traits? Well, in our culture, masculine energy, since it's often about progress and moving forward, tend to be valued more than feminine energy. And this creates a feeling of being off balance, both individually and culturally. So when we overvalue masculinity, we spend most of our time working and very little time resting, taking vacations, or spontaneously connecting with others. So overvaluing masculinity also leads us to become dependent on man-made things such as, smartphones, laptops, whatever. But we spend less time in nature or expressing our creative selves. So being overly masculine and under feminine leaves many of us longing for something else, something rejuvenating, something wild, something resourceful, something spontaneous, and it's all feminine energy. So I'm going to give you 6 ways to be more feminine. Take out your pencil. All right, number 1, reflect. How many of us are so busy that we really take time to listen to what's going on inside of us? Okay, if we're always acting in an extroverted way, it creates, a chasm within us, and we lose touch with our deeper selves. So this can be easily modified. So all you need to do is internally connect with who you are. An excellent way to do this is to start with therapy. There is no shame in going to therapy. Okay, when you work with a therapist to explore your thoughts and feelings, you're essentially diving in deeper into your internal feminine side. Okay, number 2 of 6 ways to be more feminine. Go into nature. Places can actually be characterized by either masculine or feminine, depending on their characteristics. So the feminine is life force energy. So places like the forest, the jungles, the parks, the ocean, they're all abundant with natural feminine energy. So you can go there when you're feeling out of sync or in need of, revitalization. So number 3 of 6 ways to be more feminine, get creative. The feminine is the creative force. Femininity historically described women, and of course, many women have bodies that are designed, to create life. But creation can occur in many ways. Artistic expression, writing, dancing, painting, again, receiving, dreaming up new ideas, whatever it is. Envision what you want to create. Anything that expresses your flow is considered feminine. So, number 4 of 6 ways to be more feminine, hone in on your emotional expression. While the masculine is defined by logic, and we know traditionally men are very logical, right? Women, or the feminine, which we don't want to make it gender specific, but the feminine is expressed through emotions, right? Which is internal, your heart. So we all have emotional selves, but many of us haven't been taught how to understand our feelings. So if you're confused about your, the emotional process, don't worry so much about it, but you can learn how to be more attuned to yourself. You do this by listening to how you feel and boosting your emotional intelligence. So as you get to know your feelings, you'll automatically begin to feel more whole. So number 5 of the 6 ways to be more feminine, value spontaneity and play. Value spontaneity and play. So let's be honest. We don't value vacation, connection, downtime, or rest as much as we should, right? We're overworked or over masculinized, and therefore don't often experience the spontaneous joys of life. Too many of us wait until our next vacation to feel relaxed and playful again. So don't wait that long. Okay, you can have mini vacations every single day. Prioritize your downtime and take time for relaxation. And you can read books, listen to music, do yoga, just enjoy a simple moment. And when you get out of that overwork state, you'll start to feel more like yourself again. And last but not least, number 6 ways to be more feminine. And before I finish the last topic, please go to the description, click on the link below. It's a free video that will help you learn how to get in touch with your inner self and how to manifest and get your mind set in the right place. And that would include improving and getting in touch with your feminine energy. So, force yourself to transform is number 6 of the ways to be more feminine. Some of us think of feminine as being quiet and rejuvenating, but that's only half of the story. Feminine energy is bold as well. It's the force of transformation. So if things in your life are no longer working, it is feminine energy that surges you to make a change. So this can be dramatic, right? But destruction comes before creation. So we must say goodbye to the old to welcome the new. Okay, remember, if you're not growing, you're dying. So while this process of transformation can feel unruly and it can feel a bit scary at times, it is necessary. So after all, we're changing all the time. Without the powerful movement of feminine energy, both soothing and unnerving. You will remain stagnant, and nobody wants that. So it's easy to lose touch with your feminine side, but you can see that it's truly necessary. It's really a necessary aspect of who you are. So if you feel burned out, if you feel overworked, exhausted, fragmented, you're in a desperate need of feminine energy to restore, right? And inspire and just lively up yourself. So implement these practices and the feminine will bring you back to life. So if you're wanting, again, to get more spiritual with it, click on the description below and click on the first link. It will take you to a wonderful video that will help you get there. So thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you all.